Shout out to the mayor. The mayor is on set. Up NYC is on set. Lindy Official. Let's go. Under the moonlight. The big. We are the biggest. Beat don't crack, what's good? June Torres on the check-in. Let's go. Hold it. Pause the music. Ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, put the music back on.
Oh, you want that music back on? Oh, you know about this?
Nope.
This the Jones Girls from Detroit.
I love
this
it.
Our theme song, Doja. Ah! Ah! You feel that vibe, Doja Cat? You feel that shit right there, huh?
I needed to say I danced with you.
This thing is like... Feeling about this that. When you on vacation vibe, this is different. This is Detroit.
Like
Shout out Shirley Jones and the Jones Girls. Doja Cat, what's up?
Hey, I'm hanging out. I'm at home. I'm in LA.
Let me tell you something, man. How it feels to be the biggest in the game, Doja Cat. Congratulations on your award last week. The best new artist of the century.
Thank you.
All right, let me tell you something. I'm a big fan of yours. And I'm gonna tell you why. You don't know that I know that I seen you at a couple of shows performing before you blew up. And no, I watch everything. So I seen you come up at a couple of shows, and then you have the first record that popped off. But what was more impressive to me was the second record. Because the minute I seen that video, the second one where you on that mansion in Cali, I said, oh my God, this girl knows what she wants. She not playing with these people. She going for it. She going, and I mean, am I correct or no, Doja? Let me know.
That was a blessing to do. I had a really good time. You're talking about the Say So video, right?
Yes, I'm saying you went, so say Rihanna had like Pun the River, then she took off. You know the real ones when you see them. So you had your first song was hot, but that second song when you start doing the whack, I'm like, oh, this.
That
she know
shit.
what she want. I'm like, she know what she want. Like she know you came in this game to be a superstar. You didn't come over here to play with the people. Am I correct or not?
You're correct.
And so you growing up your whole life, who you listening to when you growing up?
I've been listening to, I guess when I'm growing up, like my mom played music in the house. So she listened to like Earth, Wind and Fire, D'Angelo, India.Arie, Jamiroquai, everybody else. I mean, Lauren, everybody. But we lived on the East Coast when I was little. So it was that mostly. And then when I started playing music for myself, played a lot of Amy Winehouse, Rihanna, stuff like that. Alicia Keys.
And so you aspired to be big. I could tell you a story real quick. You know, Rick Ross, I knew him since he first started, and he had this record called Every Day I'm Hustling. And when I tell you people were going crazy for this record in the clubs, banging on the walls, it was the biggest record. And I still, even though I knew him, I wasn't sure he was going to be a giant in the game or successful for long. And when he put out that second record and that album, I said, oh no, he's for real. He's going to stick around. And that's what I mean when I say the impact you had on me when I saw the second video, I said, holy shit, this girl wants to stick around.
I have fun. I just know that this is what I like to do. I don't like to do anything I don't like to do, to be honest. So when I get to be creative and make songs and collaborate with people, that's all that I care about. That's my fucking pride and joy.
And everything's been happening really, really fast for you. And I'm sure it took a while to get to where you are, but now this success, this has been like it's almost like a snowball effect to where you don't even have a second for yourself, where it's like, we got to promote, we got to this, we got to that, we got to, and you just caught up in that. You know, all you know is that you want to keep pushing and be bigger and bigger and bigger. But right now, everything is like you can't really sit in the club and enjoy your music right now.
I used to be able to, I mean, yes. I mean, also COVID. Like, this COVID shit is really, like, it's hard for everybody. But personally, like, I can't even I can't go out and, like, I can't hear my song on the radio. Like, I don't really listen to the radio anyway. But, like, still, like, I'm not at, like, a restaurant song playing in the background or anything. I have that moment where I really am and what impact I've really made, other than, you know, like the VMAs was the craziest thing, you know, and collabing with Nicki was the craziest thing. But, you know, I mean, I haven't been out, so it's hard to really absorb.
You haven't celebrated yet, and that's weird because Khaled, I just left my brother Khaled's house. Khaled got a smash hit record with Drake, Pop Star. And I know that if the clubs was popping right now, we'd be in the clubs acting stupid to that song right now, but we can't get it.
Yes, like I can't, like I said, like
you haven't been able to stand on top of a couch in a
exactly. I want to stand on a couch that I'm not supposed to be standing on and then fall into the pit of drinks and have a good time and make a mess. But I can't.
Don't feel bad about that. I used to see Rest in Peace Aaliyah do it. Everybody did it. Everybody want to feel that.
They got paid to do it.
Yeah. Everybody want to get on that couch and feel like, yeah, you know?
Don't ever wear high heels on the couch.
So you grew up in the East Coast and then moved to the West Coast?
Yeah, from like when I was 1 to like 5 years old. And then I moved to California. I moved to like the mountains area, like Sherman Oaks, and I lived on like an ashram, and yeah.
And how did you get discovered?
Every day after I dropped out, my friends were like, "Where'd you go?" And I'd just be posting music every day, and some of them picked it up, and some of those friends of friends of friends just they were like, "Hey, we have a studio. Let's go work. Let's go make some stuff." And I'd make some stuff, and I wasn't well versed in any form at all, but I would just keep going. I never stopped because I enjoyed it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I made it to this point, which is nice. You know, I feel proud of my work in that sense now.
Well, you should be, man, because everybody, there's millions and millions and millions of people. I'm talking about millions, trying to do what you're doing, and you did it. So far, you've been you made such an impact at the weirdest time in the world too. It's 2020. It hasn't been like this in 100 years.
Yeah, maybe if it was next year, or maybe if it was like in 3 years, like it had to be 2020, which is like the most chaotic year of all time in a long time.
It's the craziest thing. So you have mixed parents, right? What are you like?
So my mom's white and my dad's black, from Durban, South Africa. My mom's she's not Jewish, or I guess she is. My grandma's Jewish, but on my mom's side. So yeah, black and white.
So you black and white, you got that mix. And without controversy, I'll allude to I was really surprised when I heard my brother Nas, and he's my brother, when he said that little shit. I mean, do you even understand? And I'm not trying to get into I'm just saying, like, where did that even come from?
I don't know. I'm just glad he's still putting out music because I love him. And I grew up on Nas. So to hear that, I'm like, damn. But also, damn, like I fucking love Nas. Thank fucking God. You know, he noticed me. I love Nas. So I don't give a shit. He can say whatever he wants. I really don't care. If I love you, I love you. I don't really give a damn about, you know what I mean? And like I made jokes about it, but other than that, like it's never like you will never see me beef with Nas. He might want to beef with me, but you're not gonna see me beef with Nas. You won't see me
Oh, no
respond to that.
way. You're not gonna beef with Nas.
There
No
you
way in the
can't.
world.
Nobody can. Like you know what I mean?
Nobody
Nobody.
beefing with Nas, and you know he loves you too, man. I'm sure one day y'all gonna bump into each other and figure out, you know, why it was said or whatever the case may be. But you definitely so you black and you white. I'm sure you for the movement, the George Floyd, the Breonna. I mean,
Of course.
you know how you feel about what's going on right now.
I think that this conversation needs to be had, and it really fucking sucks that this has to happen this way. But this is how revolutions happen. I think that, you know, we know people want change, and the people who are in power, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're sleeping, and you know, it's important. That's all I can say is that it's really important to just to speak and act and whatever we can do. I know that I have friends and family who, you know, are affected by this, by the system, and by, you know, the way this shit is going. And I'm all for it. I'm 100%. But you know what I mean? It's just, it's really hard right now. And I want people to be safe, and it's not safe out there. So.
So it's safe to say you pro the movement, you pro people getting better laws and
Absolutely.
protecting black lives.
Absolutely.
And I don't say that to jam you up or put you in any position, because this is the Joker Show, the big show. People gotta understand we ask these questions to never jam up our future icons and our future legends, but just to give you a comfortable place for you to express, you know, your true feelings and how you feel. Because some people, they misinterpret. You know how this social media thing works, and people like to turn people against you and stuff like that. So if you know, for your fans, just so they could know, it's just giving you an opportunity to just explain where you coming from in a safe place, in a safe place of love. You know, this
Yeah.
ain't, we not shot jocks and no shit like that. This is all love. And like I tell you, I'm a Doja Cat fan. Um, you know, I tell you all the time, your shit come on. I tell my daughter, I tell my wife, your shit come on. That's my girl right there, boy.
So
She getting busy. Because let me tell you something. You know what you want. You know what you want, man. And so I know we can't wait for this corona and this COVID to be over. Um, we can't wait for this corona to be over so that you can really feel the success you have out there. You know, MTV Awards, they call you the best new artist of the year. Did you think you was getting that?
No. No.
So it
Never.
was really like a surprise, like, holy shit, I won.
No, it was a gray ass area. I had no idea. It was a wild card. When I walked up, they told me to do a speech. They told me to act like I was winning and to do, so you know how they pre-record everything? Like it was pre-recorded basically, you know, they want you to be like, oh, I can't believe I did. I'm like, why would you want me to fake being thankful? Like, it just, and so I go up there and I do it. I like try like twice, and then they're like, okay, we're cutting the bullshit. Like, you won. And
Oh, wow.
I didn't see that coming, and
You know
I
how many
thought it
times,
was a prank. Huh?
you know how many times I won and lost? You know, I've been doing this a long time, but so I've won awards where I was like, yeah. And so many times I felt like I got robbed for the award when I was just like, oh shit. We didn't win with Lean Back. It was number one, 40-something weeks. And that's it's a moment of, I could also tell you as an artist, uh, I used to watch award shows and and New Year's Eve when the ball drops that all the families are watching. And I would just be like, I would be in my mother's house and I'd be like, yo, next year, I was already an artist. I was like, next year, I'm gonna put in that work. Next year, I'm gonna get that award. Or next year, I'm gonna be doing New Year's when it drop. And thank God, a lot of my dreams came true. Uh, is this something that you used to watch the award shows and be like, yo, one day I'm gonna be on there?
I would have like as a kid, of course, I feel like everybody does this. They dance in front of their mirror, or they brush their teeth and think about, like, they're in the shower singing or some shit, and they think they're, you know what I mean? Like, I've had those visions, and I've thought about that, and I thought about, man, what do I want to do for this show particularly, like visually? What do I want to dress like? What song do I want to do, or what blah blah blah. And I have thought about it, but I never thought, I never knew, not that like I knew that it would happen. Nobody ever does, but yeah, I definitely I wanted and I want this. So
And
it's,
I know you do. I'm telling you, I've been around a long time. I know when somebody wants it or don't want it. You don't want it, you over want it. Who are some
uh-oh.
artists you would love to collaborate with uh, in the future?
Well, SZA first.
Mm,
Um, who else? Billie Eilish.
mm.
There's a lot of people. And every time I get asked this question, I only know like two people. There's like a lot of people, and I have no idea. Tyler, probably. Pharrell, probably. Ariana Grande, probably. Uh, yeah. Nicki again, probably. There's a lot of people, but I worked with Wayne recently, and he's just like, he's amazing.
He's the
Like,
greatest. And did you see him? Did you get to work with him in person, or he sent it like an MP3 or?
not in person. I'm one of those people where like I like to just have a file and then just get lost in my own world. To be honest with you, I'm like a huge like hermit. Like, you won't see me like going and like shaking hands with people all the time. Like, I'm pretty shy. But yeah, I mean, he just sent me, or I sent him something and he sent me something back, and it started from here, and it just became this whole other song pretty much. But it's a
You
really
know,
good.
I'm a Little Wayne stalker. He lives across the street from me, and I work out in front of his house every day, hoping Little Wayne sees me. So I ride my bike in front of his house, and I know his security. That he always got security out there. They be like, yo, Fat Joe drove through again today,
Oh
and
my
I'm like,
God.
yeah. He's my neighbor, but he's my brother. I love him to death. I seen him yesterday. We both bumped into each other in the cars, and I was like, yo, and uh, he's one of my most favorite people on earth, and one of the most by far talented rappers uh, ever lived. You know what I mean? And he was a superstar
So
since he
good.
was 16 or 15.
Yeah. He was young. He was really young when he started. And if you listen to Funeral, Like his bars are still unmatched. Like
Oh
I don't
no.
know how he does that, but what is it called? Oh, I don't want to get it wrong. But he has one song where there's no hook and it's just all the way through
Oh
bars
yeah,
to the
yeah.
fucking end, beginning
I
to end.
think Eve
It's
did the
crazy.
video for that song, Eve Rivera. And let me tell you something, Lil Wayne, you know, he taught me, because you know I was around before him. But when he moved to Miami after Katrina, we would be in the studio all the time. And I don't care if he was #1 in the world, this guy would not leave that studio. He would not go to no club. He would not, nothing. He would be in that studio every night. And every time I worked with him, he would just stare at the speakers and then come up with different flows and then do it. And he literally taught me how to hybrid myself, how to make myself better, how to have a better work ethic. Um, and when I say one of the most amazing guys in the planet Earth, so it's safe to say we got a Doja Cat, Lil Wayne collabo coming soon, huh?
No, it's out. It's on Funeral. It's called Shimmy Shimmy Ya.
It's called Shimmy Shimmy Ya.
It's out. Yeah.
Oh, I
It's
gotta
been
check that
out.
out.
Yeah. Go check that out. You could play it now, play it later, whatever you want to do. But please do
Nah,
listen to that.
I'm gonna check that out. What is some of the what do you want to do? Like, what makes Doja Cat happy besides music career? What do you want to do? Like, what do you want to go to Central Pay when this is over? What do you want to do? Hand glide? What do you want to do?
Hell no, because I don't like heights. But speaking of heights, I do want to go to Santorini. I like Greece. I just seen pictures of Greece, and that's enough for me to be like, I want to go there. But other than that, I want a dog. I want a house. I just want to chill. I'll probably keep making music till I can't. But I don't know. I don't want anything too crazy. I just want to be happy, and that's corny, but that's just the truth. Like I just want
No,
to
it's
be
not
happy.
corny. You know, I use this reference almost every other show. I asked Alicia Keys when she came on here, what's the biggest thing? What award? What money? What this? And she said, uh, my biggest success is that I'm sane,
Mm-hmm.
and
Because
that she has the sanity.
this shit will drive somebody insane. Honestly, like it's you have to know. Some people don't know when they go into it their strengths and weaknesses, and you have to know when to tell people like, I need like a week, like give me like a month, give me like maybe a year if I need it. Some people are just like, I'm just gonna go till I can't anymore. But sometimes you just gotta be like, no. Saying no is very healthy
You
sometimes.
know, yeah, some people say that, but you know, I find myself saying yes more than no still.
Yeah.
And even if you know, so what Corona taught me was like, you know, I've been doing this so long, the way I've been paying my bills forever, and we live a nice life, thank God, is I've been doing concerts and jumping on a plane to Denver, Africa, Asia, whatever, just going to get my bag everywhere.
Yeah.
And this has taught me that I can actually sit down and make just as much money not doing all this crazy shit, running around like I'm a chicken with no head. You
Yeah.
know, so the thing with me is that I grew up so poor that no matter how much money I get, I always have this phobia, this fear that I'm gonna go back to being poor and going back to the projects. And so I've always overworked. Like I'm here, I'm there, I'm there, yeah. But what this has taught me is that I could be able to slow down a little bit and choose what I'm gonna do from now on, rather than just run around at every bag and keep going and keep going and going and try to enjoy life myself.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a ceiling. There's a point where like a certain human being can only take so much. So it's important to just, work hard. Absolutely. Work very hard, but don't overwork yourself. There's a reason why that word exists, There's such thing as too much. So That's good, you know. It's good to take advantage of opportunities, but don't take advantage of yourself. That was so tacky, but it's the truth.
Well, you know, you're a pop star. You know, you're a pop star. What you're a pop star. What's the weirdest thing a fan has done to Doja Cat?
Damn. Oh my God, the other day I literally thought about this question and I was like, I know exactly what to answer with. What was it? Damn. I'm gonna give you one that's less crazy. Somebody came to a festival one time and came up against the fence. I was on one side, he was on the other. And he was like, Doja, I love your music. You're so good. He was like, you just keep doing what you do. I'm like, thank you. Then he's like, can I give you my email? Like, can I give you my number? Like, can we just link up? I'm trying to give you beats. And I'm like, I I mean, I can't really give you my email now, but you know what I mean? Sometimes you just can't when you're at concerts, you can't with
I
people.
wouldn't give
You
him
know
my
what
email.
I'm not really giving any just people my email like
No.
that. I can't do that. So he when I said I'm sorry, I have to I can't do that. He was like, that's why you never be shit. You ain't shit. Fucking he was like, fuck Rob, all that shit, everything. Like fuck you, like you'll never be nothing. This was like a year and a half ago. It was the craziest thing.
Yeah, but
But
that's a typical New York guy rapping to a girl walking down the block. He'll be like, "Hey, pretty, you beautiful, yo. Let me holler. Let me fuck you, bitch. You ain't talking."
yeah, yeah.
yo,
Like, damn, where's
they
the
know how
love?
to
This is
turn on a. They know
keep
how to
that
turn
same
real
energy.
quick.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, right? Um, what about new music? Because I told your fans I was coming on here today, and they were all saying like, "Where's the new music? What? Are you working on new music?"
It's all ready. It's all ready. I hate that I'm holding on to it right now. I don't like this because every time I go on Twitter, I go on Instagram, I see everybody's like, put it out, put it out, put it out. And I'm like, I would if I like, you have to plan things accordingly. And there's a lot going on. So to just drop everything tomorrow or in 5 minutes, yeah, I'd love for you to hear it, but you can't just be doing stuff like that. It's not the same as it used to be, but they are going to get an album that I 100% am ready to drop, and I'm overly excited to put that out. So,
And not to get messy, will we ever see like Doja Cat like a power couple with some? Do you
um,
like famous guys, and you don't like famous guys? You like an average guy? Like what? What? What?
I
what
I like good people. I like
would you
people that are
trust a
just
famous guy? Like, should we prepare ourselves for in 2 years? Doja Cat is is sitting at the awards
with
this guy.
with uh with Hannibal Buress.
Who's Hannibal Buress?
Hannibal Buress is a comedian. He's a really funny guy. That'd be my celebrity husband.
Crush.
Yes,
I
that
gotta
would be
Google
my
this
husband.
Hannibal, Mama. Google Hannibal Buress. I gotta see this guy.
How do you not know who that is? He's hilarious. He's so good. You got to just go on YouTube, watch him.
Who's the
Just
guy
binge
we
watch
just?
him.
Who's my funny guy, man? That I want to get on the show bad. The fat guy. What's his? I'm fat, so I can say it. Uh, you got his name Crawford. What was his name? Lavelle Crawford. You know who Lavelle Crawford is?
No.
Oh, you better Google Lavelle Crawford. This guy, this guy be trying to kill me, man. I love a good laugh. You know what I'm saying? That this
I
guy's
love
hilarious. Oh shit. Wi-Fi issues. back over, it would just click off.
You know who he is?
Oh, I know this guy.
Yeah.
I know this guy. He ain't funnier than Lavelle Crawford. He ain't. He's cool. But hopefully Doja comes back. This is the big show. And you don't know who I know. And Doja Cat, she's gonna be huge, even bigger than we see right now. She's talented, and she's been waiting for this. And so she don't remember, but I saw her at a couple of shows that she was up and coming. Only a little bit of people. It wasn't no big crowd, nothing like that. But I remember watching her and saying, this girl gonna get it. And so when she came back with that second song, that was the big song, I was like, I knew it. And she ain't gonna stop. You know, she a pop star for real. She gonna be a big deal. She is now. But hopefully we get her back. If not, we honored that she did the show. Monday night we had Nick Cannon, who we had yesterday as D Wade. Today we had Doja Cat. Tomorrow we have A-Rod. This is the biggest show in the game. The big show. You're not playing with these people. And guess what? This ain't a one-dimensional show. We interview everybody, man. And this is a platform of love. I tell you that all the time. And the way hip-hop journalism and urban journalism has been getting on forever, destroying our icons and our legends, jamming them up. We don't do that here, man. It's not what we do. We celebrate. We celebrate our artists. Rashid Bilal said, what's up? Dubai on the check-in. And so we might have lost Doja Cat. Let's see. We might have lost Doja Cat, but she's super talented. The future's hers. I'm riding with her. Right? And that's how I get down. It's the bottom line, whether you like it or you don't. You know? And that's what the big show is all about. If you want to go to a show, you want to hear somebody criticize somebody and throw them under the bus and disrespect our legends and all that, that's somewhere else. It's not here. It's not where we do it at. Oh, she tweeted her phone died? How she tweet if her phone died? Well, let me tell you something, man. Every night, 8 p.m. Eastern, we bring the biggest in the game. And we bring regular people. Tell us their life stories. We vibe, we talk with them. And the way this show started was Corona came and everybody was scared, and I was scared too. And I knew I had an obligation to my fans, and I had to talk to them and convince them that they're going to be safe and everything's going to be all right. And a lot of our friends was passing away. A lot of our friends had family members that was hurt, and we got through it so far on this show. And so we had everybody from Dr. Oz to Alicia Keys to Adrian Bailon to Mike Tyson to Iverson to you name it. Doja Cat is back. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let her say goodbye to her beautiful fans. Y'all, Doja, what's up? Yeah, Doja, what's up, man?
I knew my phone was dying, but I have ADD and I did not remember that it was dying and it died. I'm embarrassed and I'm sorry.
Let me tell you something. We all have room for that, man. Like, earlier, I was at Khaled's doing. I don't want to say he said a movie podcast, so I did it with him in his house, and I was a little bit late. I live like down the block from Khaled, so I was rushing home and I was a little bit late. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna lose Doja Cat. So I rushed over here. I mean, we're not perfect. The phone died. You know what I'm saying? And but I appreciate you, man. And I'm looking forward to your career being as big as hell. I know it is, though. I'm betting on you.
I'm ready for the next thing. I'm excited. So
Yeah, well, the new music and everything else, and acting in the future. What you thinking?
yes, hard, yes. I'd love to. I'd love to.
Doja Cat's an actress. Doja Cat's an actress.
I want to do. I mean, I'm down for comedy. I don't know how good of a actor, like a character acting actor I am, but comedy I probably would be pretty okay in.
I think you're ready for anything, man. I've been watching you. I think you're ready for anything. So, your future is too bright. Shout out to Sal, your whole team. You know what I'm saying? I know it's almost impossible to get Doja Cat to do an interview these days.
I'm on live every 5 minutes. Like, you could join my live whenever you want. I'm on Twitter. I'm like, whenever I have the time, I'm shit posting on Twitter. I'm posting nonsense. So I'm always.
I haven't really, Twitter. I watch Twitter every day, right? So I think Twitter is the real. So like, if Fat Joe's in a Walgreens, somebody will take a picture in the back of my head and be like, he's at the Walgreens, right? Like, I think Twitter's the most accurate. So like, there's people on Instagram faking so much that what we think they're that person, but they're really not that person. But Twitter's the realest thing.
Because Twitter is people's thoughts, not their physical body being shown on a camera. Twitter is what people are thinking and feeling, and their anger and crying about all types of shit on Twitter. Like, that's Twitter. It's a venting space for the entire planet. So
yeah,
but I just like
I agree. Whenever I try to get the real post, I go on Twitter, I read it. I don't do much posting, but I like hearing what's going on Twitter. It's most accurate.
There's news on there and things you can learn that are,
that's more news.
Apocalypse 2020 is trending right now.
What does that mean?
It's the end. I don't know. Let's see. It's the end of the world.
The end of the world?
Oh, the Bay Area has an orange sky. So everyone's looking up at the sky right now, and it's bright orange. Like, it looks, hold on. Looks like that. Literally looks like that.
I've been seeing weird shit in the sky. That looks weird.
That's some real biblical shit right there.
Nah, it's real weird times. So when this COVID hit, did you get really, really nervous when this COVID hit?
I'm supposed to say that I'm scared, but I wasn't scared. One, I love being home, and I just stayed home. I told my mom to stay home. I didn't touch her. I didn't, you know what I mean? I wasn't out, doing stuff. But like, I wasn't. It sucks. People really suffered from this virus, and people died, and like,
people died.
People died.
190,000 people really died from this.
Yeah. And so, you know what I mean? Like, that's horrible. But, I'm going to do my best. I've been doing my best to just stay indoors and as much as possible and whatever. So when people are like, you got COVID, because I got COVID, I still got it, and I wasn't even out like it. And You know, it doesn't like
So
for
you
me.
so
It
you
didn't
caught
last
COVID?
long.
You caught COVID?
I caught it. Yeah,
Doja, you caught COVID in real life? You caught COVID?
I caught I caught COVID, but and it lasted like a week for me. You know, I don't know. Other people's experiences are different. But my immune system was fighting back, and I got better. And you know, I mean, people got mad that I got COVID. They got mad at me because I went on live one time and I said I wasn't scared of it, that I was gonna have a Corona and avoid this Corona. I had like a Corona beer and I was drinking it, and I fucking, you know, I yeah, people were
You
mad
caught
because I didn't.
Corona. Did you tell your people you caught Corona?
Yeah, yeah, everybody knew.
And
Everybody knew.
what did you feel like when you got Corona? Like, did you feel like the flu?
No, so what happened is I had a weird flu-like sort of moment. It was for a day. And I was just tired and drowsy and coughing or sneezing or whatever. And then that went away. Then the next day I was fine. And then the next day I had the same thing. But then this time I couldn't taste anything and I couldn't smell anything. This went on for 4 days. And then what happened? My legs, the back of my legs hurt so bad for no reason. I was like, every time I stood up, I was fine. But when I would lay down, my legs would hurt so bad I couldn't sleep the whole night. But that's mild compared to, like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of people going through it, but I dealt with that for like a week and a half or something.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm scared of COVID. I wear the mask. I hand sanitizer.
Good.
Barely come out the house. I just go to my mother's house, or I go to Khaled's house, or you know, I'm really really careful with this thing, man, because I'm a pre-diabetic, so I get scared. You know what I mean? And I don't have diabetes, but I live like I have diabetes. I had it years ago, but when I lost weight, I ain't have to take no medicine or nothing no more, and I've been good, and I've been as healthy as I could be. But that thing is finishing people.
Yeah.
You know, so you know we got to be very careful for your mother and your family, because it hits, you know, people different.
Kids, older people, anybody with pre-existing conditions, anything like that, you got to be careful and just be mindful. Just like don't go to the beach with 10 other people and hang out at the beach and run around and kumbaya all day outside, or go to, you know what I mean? There, I went out the other day. There's people at restaurants like it's like nothing ever happened. There's people walking around the street. I saw a lady take a shit on the corner. Anyway, that's unrelated.
Yeah, Josie,
But
you got to stop, man.
somebody really did that. Like, people are out on the street. But anyway, yes, that it's not smart to be out doing whatever you want to do. You got to just be mindful of people and stuff. So
You got to do it up. Would you take the vaccine when it gets here? Would your mother take the vaccine?
I don't know about now. The thing with the first vaccine, you know how they made the first iPhone? That
Now they
shit
make
was
the
pretty.
first vaccine, and then usually it ain't perfect, and then they figure it out a couple of months later. That's the truth. But Fat Joe's taking the vaccine.
Yeah,
Fat
yeah.
Joe's taking the vaccine. Everybody gets mad at me, and everybody says whatever they want to say, but I'm not playing with these people. I got more living to do.
I don't know what I want to do. I know that I just want to curl up in my shell and make some music and not go out until this shit is clean. Cause I mean, the vaccine is cool, but like, they're not even opening up concerts right now, which is, you know, understandable. They're not doing all that anyway, you know, for like another, what I would predict is like a year and a
You know
half.
what, Doja? I just feel like if you a hustler, you're gonna get to the bag regardless. And um and regardless, you're gonna make it happen. But when when the concerts and the tours come back, which is only going to be a plus and add on to your revenue streams, it's only going to be bigger and better. You know what I mean? I just think that God is preparing us for like the future. And at least for me, he's taught me to just really, 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 really appreciate everything we got and to realize how blessed we are. You know, I'm saying not just materially or whatever, just family, loved ones, appreciate everybody. I've never told people I love them more than now.
Yeah, because we can't even, you know what I mean? I can't hang out with my nephew. I can't hang out with my mom. I can't do the barbecues I was planning on doing and stuff. You know, I wanted to have people over and do all that. So you have to, yeah, I agree. You have to constantly call people up and tell them that you love them. So I know what you mean.
That's a fact. Doja, thank you for coming on in. Let me ask you a question. Who are, and you don't have to say Fat Joe, who's your top 5 favorite rappers of all time?
Fat Joe.
Why are you saying that?
Fat Joe and
So
Fat
you
Joe.
ain't got no top 5 list.
Well, no. My fourth one is Fat Joe.
Damn,
And
man. Damn,
wait, but
Fat Joe love you too, Doja Cat.
my fifth, no, but my fifth, Fat Joe.
Damn, man, you a smart girl, Doja Cat, man. I appreciate that. You escaped the question. You escaped the question. Everybody answers that question on here, but I'll take it. Fat Joe, Fat Joe, Fat Joe, Fat Joe.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm rooting for you. Thanks for coming back to close the show.
I appreciate it.
And do me a favor before you get off of here. I want you to say, hi, this is Doja Cat, and this is the biggest show in the game.
Hi, this is Doja Cat, and this is the big I forgot what I was supposed to say.
Biggest show in the game, baby.
Biggest show in the game.
Thank you so much, Doja Cat. God bless you. Okay, me too.
Have a
Thank
good
you
one.
so much.
All right.
You gotta
Bye.
click off, Mama. You don't know who I know. Doja Cat, boy. Get used to her. Get used to Doja Cat. It's the biggest show in the game. Nobody out here bringing you Doja Cat tonight. Nobody out here bringing you D Wade the night before, Nick Cannon the night before, A-Rod tomorrow. This ain't no regular show. This is the biggest shit in the game. Shout out to Rock. Revolt TV every Tuesday at 10 o'clock. Let me tell you something. I am having such a great time watching the big show on TV. The Fat Joe Show on Revolt TV every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern. I cannot believe it. It looks so beautiful up there. I got to thank you guys for making this show happen. It's because of you guys that this show is successful. And I really am Joper Winfrey. I am not going to stop. I won't stop. Every week you think it can't, and it gets bigger. Last week we had Shaquille O'Neal. This one now, hello, Cool J, whoever you name, we had them. Mary J. Blige, Mark Anthony. It's fucking insanity. And they won't stop coming. They won't stop coming. And this is the Joker Winfrey Show. And so, it's the biggest show hands down. Wally, you know I ain't playing. You know I ain't lying about this. This shit, it don't even make sense what we doing to these people every night. But you the guys that win. You always win. Shaq Diesel on Friday. D-Wade was giving up that big game, the T.I. infamous interview. Some people say that's the best interview to this point. Rick Ross. I love that LL Cool J. You know LL Cool J, my idol. You know KRS-One, my idol. Allen Iverson. Good luck finding another interview with Allen Iverson. Money Mayweather. Good luck. People come on here, they want to let you know the gems, how to go get money, how to stay safe, get to the bag, secure it. I am Mike Tyson, Shine, Roy Jones Jr., Diddy. I don't know what to tell you, man. Shout out Fan Mio, been a sponsor since day one. You want to speak to your favorite artist? Speak to him on Fan Mio. Ciroc, a much finer vodka. And so tomorrow night, we talking to none other than A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez. The shit won't stop. Yo, Serge, what's up? The shit won't stop. Everybody out there in New York and all over, let's not just think about when the cops shoot us. Let's think about when we shoot each other. Let's try loving each other. And I'm telling you, if you're a young kid and you wild for the night and you think that's your only way out, I'm telling you that's not your only way out. And you got greatness coming to you. If you're smart enough to make some money in the hood when nobody wants you to make a dollar or nobody wants to give you a chance, you'll make so much more money, legit, than you'll ever believe, but you got to stay in there for the fight. And so when I see you, whether you from one gang or another gang, or you this, and you kill one of our brothers and sisters, it hurts me because I was wild for the night. But I know we killing our own people. And we got Labor Days and all that where little kids always get killed. Man, you're going to pull a gun out. You know it's a barbecue. You shoot it into some ladies and some babies. You know, when I got shot 2 times, it was on July the 4th. And I'm going to tell you, there's a bunch of reasons why I got shot. But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, in that split second that I got shot, I could have got away. Could have got away and not got shot had I ran through a bunch of kids that were having a picnic. In that split second, when I said to myself, I can't run through there, somebody's kid is gonna die, and I chose to run straight, that's when I got shot both times. Right at that split second. And a coward would have ran through those kids. So we got to protect the kids, man. It just ain't cool. I don't care how much you want somebody. You got beef. He owes you money. You got this. You don't like. He was with your daughter, your girlfriend. This, all right. But don't you see the ladies and the little babies outside? And so I'm saying, being impulsive is the worst thing you can do. Being impulsive, not having patience, getting upset and reacting like that. And that's what messes everybody up and gets everybody jammed up. So you got to chill. Try your best. So I ain't gonna lie to you, even when I was crazy as hell, when I was super crazy, wild for the night, I still try to seek a better outcome. Even then, I was a good guy. I ain't have a problem. Two days ago, I showed a picture of me when I was a kid with the Beatles hair. I told you I had hair like the Beatles. Nobody believed me. People seen the picture, they're like, damn, that Joey Crack? Yeah, that's Joey Crack. I was a nice guy. My heart was pure. I was a nice guy. And so my environment and me getting bullied so much turned me into a bad guy. And I'm not proud of a lot of things I did. But what I can say, just like I brought Shine up here, you can change. You can get better. You're not a punk if you love your brother and your sister. You're not a punk if you choose to go the right route. It's something I told kids forever. And I'm going to get off now because I've been preaching too much. But something I've been telling kids in schools forever is we always make fun of the so-called nerds in the class and the goody-goodies. And we look at them like they corny. And the coolest guys, the flyest guys, those are the ones that wind up getting locked up and going to jail. And those nerds are the ones that wind up sending a couple of dollars to them every month for commissary. Smart people aren't the suckers. They're not. And so they want to do good in school. Encourage them, man. You know, Nick Cannon came up on the end. Nick Cannon grew up in a real bad neighborhood, guys. I don't know if y'all know that. With some bad guys in that neighborhood. But he said they knew he wanted to do good and they supported him to do good. And so I'm telling all my guys in the hood, if you got friends or you see a kid that has potential, don't steer him the wrong way. If you're the OG of that hood, and you're looking at a kid that got a potential to be successful, to be legit, to get ahead in life, let him go, man. Let him go and grow. Give him the opportunity to grow and become successful. Don't trap him. And so I remember I used to be with this, I used to talk to this guy, and I looked up to him, and I sat with him, and I said, yo, man, I want to be down with you. And the guy said, I said, well, if I'm like down with you, like, do you own businesses? Does anybody, what's the plan? He said, well, that's simple. You know the big homie Tico Black? He's doing triple life. You know Chum Chum from 164? He's on death row. And so I'm sitting there talking to a guy I admire so much because I was really, really young and impressionable. And I'm like, holy shit. This guy's telling me that if I graduate his school of crime, I'm going to jail for triple life and I should be happy for it. Be smart, guys. Be smart. I want to thank our guest, Doja Cat. And thank you for always watching. Tomorrow night, A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez. Friday, we're going to have somebody. And we're going to play unreleased song for promotional use only. We're not selling it. We're not making a dollar. DJ Green Lantern said he has a song with lyrics from Big Pun we never heard before. Him and Jadakiss going at each other. And we're going to play it for the fans, for the culture, for the passion. We won't be selling it. It ain't for making a dollar. It ain't for no. It's promotional use only. It's for y'all. And what I told Khaled earlier, I said, Khaled, it's always been about the culture for me. It's always been about, not the culture these people talking this culture shit now. And come on, motherfuckers ain't even know who the culture is. They don't know who Grandmaster Flash and Furious 5, who Kool Herc is, who Africa Bambaataa is, who cool Grandmaster Kaz, or Tito from the field. They don't know who the fuck. I'm talking about culture. And so when I discovered Big Pun and I knew he was 36,000 times better than me, I didn't hide him and say, yo, I can't let nobody hear this guy. This guy's better than me. No, I knew I had an obligation to the culture to make sure people heard Big Pun. Not just Latinos, the whole hip hop community. So it's always been the culture, the passion for the culture. And, you know, God bless you guys. Listen, put God first. Keep the faith, even if it's bad. I tell you all the time, let your darkest moments bring your most clarity. Your darkest moments bring your most clarity. And so I was telling my homie Tone, Black Tone, yesterday, I said, Tone, you know what, man? When somebody's winning all the time, they never really know who their friends are. Because as long as you got more money than everybody and you're winning all the time, everybody goes, yo, you the man, this, that. It ain't till you fall on hard times or rocky times that you realize who's your true friend. And I'm not talking about a dollar. You don't want to have somebody sit on the couch with you and eat ice cream with you and watch a movie. Somebody who loves you for who you are. And you love them vice versa. You want to see them ahead and they want to see you ahead. And that's how it goes. And if you don't see me with a person, see, I'm going to tell you something. Now, this is the realest shit. If you don't see me with a person that you used to seeing me with or anybody around me, please know that they have done something reprehensible. I give you 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 chances. When I love somebody, I love hard. When I love a best friend or a friend, I love them hard. When they're not around me, they done something. Bad, too. Do I shit on them? Do I throw dirt on their names? No. I just move on. And if you study real ones in life and you look at them and you don't see them with certain people again, and you look at their reputation and how they move their whole life, you know they fucked up. They messed up. And me, I'm loyal. I'm loyal to the bottom of my heart and my soul. So when you lose me, you lost a good one. And on this earth, we really don't know. You know, we were born on this earth alone. We leave on our own. None of this shit come with us. I love it. I love to be fresh and fly. But ain't none of this shit coming with us. And so the time you got on earth, I hope you have good people around you. People who are loyal, people who love you. Peace, y'all.